Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've arrived in Suffolk, Beccles, and we're here to do a 7.7 mile circular walk. We've just parked up on the A146, the Norwich Road, in between the McDonald's roundabout and Beccles Morrison's roundabout. When you come down that slope, remember you want to head for the Jubilee Beacon, and then after that you want to head straight over towards the little wooden bridge in the middle of your screen now. And today with us, who's stepping out of screen, who do we have over to our left? It's Nutty Nanny. And also with us today,
hey,
it's Giddy. The beautiful Beccles. So this is the 7 mile Geldeston Circular walk, the official one, but obviously that'll be a bit extra, 0.7, because of where we parked for free, and we always like to park for free somewhere. Hope you enjoy. Over the bridge we go. A lovely little view. Beautiful view, and that's the Quay Field, and we want to head forward onto Fen Lane, take a right here and follow it around the corner. You can see, I believe you have the snooker club round the corner. Snacks if you wish, or a cup of coffee. Okay, so we're now leaving Fen Lane and we want to take a right onto Bridge Street. Beccles Town Centre is up there, and in front you'll see Beccles Old Bridge, where we parked up on the layby on the Norwich Road. That's the new bridge, the new Beccles Bridge. Now when you go over the bridge here, once you get to the other side, you want to be taking a left, and you'll see a footpath sign which will say 7 mile Geldeston Circular walk, and you obviously want to follow that sign. There's the beautiful River Waveney as we cross the bridge. I'll swing you around so you can get a look at the other side. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be crossing over Bridge Street here to the left. I'll show you the sign here. There you go. So from now on, you want to be walking with the River Waveney on your left. Catch back up a little bit later. believe the old railway crossing. Just stopped here a minute to give you a view across the River Waveney. Over the other side is obviously Beccles. It's beautiful properties over there. Lovely. Nice swan in the river there. Another one over there. Well, hopefully today we won't get too muddy. I don't think the tide's too high, because sometimes the path can be submerged underwater in a couple of places and you'll get wet feet if you haven't got the proper footwear on. But we've come prepared today. You can see the church over there at Beccles in the distance. Okay, to the left here, over the river, coming up, is the Waveney Inn Hotel in Beccles. Lovely place to sit by the river and watch the world go by. Up ahead, we'll come across the Lido at Beccles, the outdoor swimming pool. Now we're getting slightly muddy now, look, you can tell. I've seen it a lot worse. And obviously you have the Lido, and in the summertime you have the ferry also. Beccles Church from another angle, and if I come round, straight over there in the middle of your screen now is the outside pool, Beccles Lido. And obviously, as I said earlier, in the summertime you'd be able to get the ferry all the way up to Geldeston Lock in. So remember, keep following the river on your left. You can't go wrong, and you want to keep following it all the way till you come to a T-Junction at Dunburgh. I'll put it up on, I'm not sure of the pronunciation, so I'll put it up on the screen. But there, at the steps, you don't want to take the steps, which is the right, you want to go left and obviously stick by the river on your left. But I'll film that bit when we get there. Well, we're now coming away from Beccles, and it's a very dull, misty and foggy start to the day, but it started to lift a bit. Okay, we're now coming up to Beccles Sailing Club on the left hand side, over the other side of the River Waveney. There we have it, the building over the other side there in the middle of your screen. It's Beccles Sailing Club. Okay, so we're just heading away from the moorings and the sailing club. And now, well, in the summertime you don't really get to see much of the River Waveney on your left for a little bit. But this time of year, hopefully that will have thinned out a bit. I'll just stop to show you what it's like walking on this part. As you can see, there's all reeds in front, but obviously the River Waveney is there, but you can barely see it. Well, you can't see it here, but there are patches where it opens up and you can see it through the shrubbery. Okay, when we come to the T-Junction in the path, where we take a left away from the steps, that stretch all the way to Geldeston Lock is where you can find the path submerged underwater. But it's passable, you just might get wet feet. Autumn colours coming through on the leaves. There we go, we've got all these little fishing places. That's number 20. And I know this way they'll be counting down back to number 1. Beautiful. As you can see in the distance, that mist and fog is clearing. Now all we've got to hope for is for them clouds to clear. Well, we're drawing ever closer to the steps where we need to take that left, and that's where it could get very interesting. As I said earlier in the video, there are a couple of parts that can be underwater and it gets rather muddy. Hopefully I'll catch someone having an accident. Hopefully no one will have an accident. Okay, so we're now heading away slightly from the River Waveney, because that T-Junction will be up ahead up here. Just follow the footpath round, and then your steps should be on your right, which you don't want to go up. Remember, you want to head back towards the River Waveney. So take the left to the mud. If you come in the summer, and obviously it's been dry for a few weeks, you'll have no problems at all. It will probably be completely dry. Okay, we've arrived at the T-Junction, so I'll just show you. There's your signs, that's the way we want to go, left. So you know exactly where we are. I'll show you the steps leading up to Dunburgh, if that's what it's called. Left we go. Let's have fun in the mud. Okay, we're back alongside, and it's right alongside the River Waveney now. So hence, when there's a high tide this way, the path does get flooded. You can see how close we are. There's the path and there's the river. Hopefully it'll be a good adventure through this part. As you can see, very sloppy and muddy. Nutty Nanny's taking the lead. She's slip sliding everywhere up front. Can she make it through? Ooh. Oh! Go on, Nutty Nanny, you can do it. Can she make it? She's made it. Okay, Skiddy's turn now. I've got through successfully. No problem for the experienced hiker.
Not so bad.
There we go. Nutty Nanny's feet. My feet. And Giddy's feet. I know who's the muddiest. You win. She's going around the outside, being sensible. Across the wooden walkway. She's made it. Just opened up this part onto the river here. Beautiful. Right, so we're heading towards Geldeston. Well, Geldeston Lock to start with. It shouldn't be too much further. Oh, better duck here. And again. Okay, this little stretch is usually quite overgrown, and it becomes muddy again as we come close by the river again, very close to the river again. It could get exciting again. Catch back up when we get to the river. Here we go, we're now veering around to the river, and just before you get there you get a little pond of mud. This one's usually here. Very muddy. One's made it through. I know this one will make it through. And of course, me. Yeah, very, very muddy indeed. I'm very glad that we've all got the appropriate footwear on today. Slipping and sliding everywhere, but it's fun. Now that is a beautiful view over the River Waveney. So calm and peaceful. That is beautiful. We have trouble ahead. The tide is in. So we have to take our time crossing here. So I'll go first. Well, that's me across. Sorry for the footage on that one. Here comes Nutty Nanny. And there's another one. All fruit.
Made it.
That's the worst. On the home straight now. Okay, so we're now walking alongside Geldeston Dyke. Obviously this will take us down all the way to Geldeston village. Over the water there, the other side, you can see 3 rivers, pitch and paddle. And we'll walk past the front entrance to 3 rivers after we walk through Geldeston village. So we're now coming down to the bottom end of Geldeston Dyke. Beautiful little spot. Obviously there's moorings for visitors up this way if you're on boat. Just have a shot all the way back down the dyke there. Beautiful reflections in the water. Now we have a beautiful view straight down Geldeston Dyke.
Yeah, he stays on.
Okay, this is where we veer away from the dyke, and you want to take a right, or the right path. And then we'll be coming out onto Big Row, which is a road, a tarmac road. And we'll be taking a left there. Okay, so just veer right here again. And the road will appear in front. Okay. So we're now on Big Road. You follow that round, veering to the left slightly, and you'll be on the street. And you want to take a left on the street. In front is the Wherry Inn in Geldeston. So if you wish to stop for refreshments or something to eat, feel free to stop here. Lovely little pub. Okay, we're still on the street at the minute, but we're now coming up to the crossroads in Geldeston village, and we want to be taking a left on Station Road. So you want to follow, if you're following the signpost in front, it's to Ellingham. I'll just show you the signpost over the road. You want to be walking down Station Road all the way to the entrance to the Locks Inn, which is Locks Lane. Okay, we're now arrived at the 3 Rivers entrance, which, if you remember, we saw the other side of Geldeston Dyke. Just give you a closer look. So carry on, and then we veer left just round this corner. Okay, this is our left off Station Road, Locks Lane. I will show you the sign. The Locks Inn Community Pub. That's where we'll be stopping. Some opening times for you. These are the winter opening times. Well, unfortunately, we will be stopping at Geldeston Locks Inn, but it is closed today, unfortunately. Only open at 4 o'clock today. Gutted. but never mind, we'll still have a break there anyway. It's quite a long track down to the locks in. Okay, so on the left here is the overflow car park for the locks in. This is where you want to be veering right and following the track. And a bit disappointed that we can't get a beer, but never mind, there's another opportunity later on. We'll surprise you with that one. Okay, so we've arrived at the Locks Inn community pub, which is closed, so we're going to walk down the public footpath beside it and hopefully sneak on a corner picnic bench. Hopefully they won't mind. That's the bridge we'll be going over. We'll be heading that way after our rest. But first, there we have it. The Locks Inn. And what a shame we can't have a beer. Never mind. I'll give you a view down here. Beautiful, that is absolutely stunning. So peaceful. Okay, we've had our rest at the Locks Inn. Now it's time to move on. Take the two bridges. I'll give you a quick shot both ways when we're in the middle of the bridge. Okay, so we're now heading away from Locks Inn, and if you've seen the drone footage, you'd have seen Locks Inn in that as well. Okay, so we're just walking away from the Locks Inn at Geldeston, and you want to head straight out on the footpath, and you want to go through two gates, and at that second gate you want to be taking a left. Catch up when we get to the second gate. Okay, we've got to that second gate we were talking about, and this is the left we want to be taking. So follow the Suffolk footpath sign. Okay, this is the turn we need. So you want to be taking a right here. There's the footpath stickers we're following for now. Straight over the field here to the next gate in the distance. Okay, we've arrived at the gate at the end of the field. and we'll be taking a left here. And you'll see there's a stile in front of you. Straight over that or round it. Follow the path. Now we're going to be following this path all the way to the Bungay Road, and then when we join on to the Bungay Road we'll be taking a left and heading towards Beccles. You want to head straight on here. Still following the footpath to Bungay Road. We're probably 2/3 of the way down. Okay, we now arrived at Bungay Road, where we take a left. So we'll soon be in Beccles. We'll be turning off shortly and taking a left. And that road's called Puddinmore. As you can see by the sign ahead here, we're now arriving back in Beccles. Okay, so there are two options here. As I said earlier, we're going down Puddinmore, which is the lower road through Beccles. But there is a higher road, which would be the second road on the left here, if you wish to take that. And that'll take you through Beccles Town Centre, which both paths will join up to the old marketplace. So you can take either route, but as I said, we're taking the lower road, which I think is more scenic and quiet. So take a left, Puddinmore. Okay, a little way further up we'll come across Beccles Lido, which is their outdoor swimming pool. And if you remember when on the other side of the river, I mentioned that's where you pick up the ferry from, which will take you all the way down to the Locks Inn in Geldeston. There's Beccles Lido in that direction down there. And obviously you have a free car park here also. Yeah, we've arrived. Oh, the Waveney House Hotel. Bar and restaurant. Let's go get some fluids in us. Okay, as you can see, we're at the Waveney Hotel. Drinks at the ready. Beautiful view along the River Waveney. We were walking on the other side not so long ago. Okay, we've just had our drink, so we're now leaving the Waveney House Hotel, back out onto Puddinmore, and we take a left here, and we'll soon be coming out onto the old marketplace in Beccles. Okay, as you can see, we're now leaving Puddinmore. We want to take a left here onto Northgate. This is Beccles bus station now, but it used to be the old marketplace. So we'll carry on down Northgate, and at the bottom of Northgate we'll go straight over and join up to where we started from, onto Fen Lane. Beccles Church in the distance there. As you walk down Northgate, you'll see that some of the houses have plaques on them. That tells you the history of what they used to be. I'll see if I can find one and show you. I can see one over to the right there. I'll just cross over the road and show you. And there's lots of them. Okay, so we've come to the end of Northgate and we're now crossing over to Fen Lane. So we're back on what we've previously walked, just the out and back section to the car. Obviously on your right here will be the snooker club. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the walk as much as we have. It's been fun, a bit muddy, but enjoyable. If you've liked it, please like and subscribe. Much appreciated. Okay, so we just turned off at Fen Lane and walking over the wooden bridge once again. Not far now, back to the car, heading towards the Jubilee Beacon, and obviously directly behind the beacon is the slope we need to go up and then take the left back to the layby. Okay, I better say my goodbyes now. So it's goodbye from Chay, goodbye from Giddy, and goodbye from Nutty Nanny. As the road's coming up, it'll be too loud to hear me talk up there, I should think. Okay. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.